Hi guys, I'd like to talk for a bit today about some seemingly small things, but in the life of a disabled person, what I'm going to mention today can and often is significant. And that, quite simply, is handling those things that others take for granted and that others can kind of pass by. When you're a disabled person, those can be rather significant difficulties, whether they be physical, mental, or all of the above. Two situations that really occurred this weekend that have really made me think of this. One is, for one or another reason, my bathroom schedule has gotten a little off. It's not a major deal, but it just, being in a wheelchair, being a quote unquote wheelchair bound, although we could discuss that term all day, um, it's more or less a challenge to get to the restroom when I'm alone, and I have to try at very strategic times when someone is here to help me. And lately, the morning times have not worked out well, and that's caused my schedule to get a little off. And then the other one is those little nagging aches and pains that everybody goes through in life. Um, I've had several of those related to arthritis and just various things lately. And I don't know about anybody else, but I think because I'm in a wheelchair and deal with a disability, I tend to pay more attention to my body. And that can be good, and it causes me to be vigilant and aware of what's going on, but it can also cause me to be a little bit neurotic in terms of health. And I've really had to give those moments to God lately because I've scared myself with doubting or wondering what's going on with me physically with aches and pains. Is it something more? Should I be worried about this? Just general neurotic stuff. And I want to talk about that because I think that is something that, as people with disabilities, we have so much going on with our bodies that we can tend to get wrapped up in the moment and wanting to examine every ache and pain, or we can tend to be like I am with the bathroom situation, wondering if anybody else on earth understands this. Does anybody else understand that I have to go at very strategic times? And when those don't work out, it's not impossible, but it's very, very challenging. And that's something I think the Julian way is called to educate about, is called to give those with disabilities, a platform from which to know they are understood and from which to know they are not alone. And also to give those able-bodied folks in the community and in the larger world a chance to understand the disabled experience and to come alongside the disabled experience and say, this is what you know about your body. Here's what I know about my body. Let's talk about what it means to be a physical creature in God's world. And I think That is almost as important as any work that the Julian Way will do in its lifetime is the better understanding of the human condition on either side, able-bodied and disabled. So, one, I call you to be aware of those around you that might have disabilities or might deal with physical human conditions that may be quote-unquote out of the ordinary. And two, I call you just to take a moment and be grateful and thankful for your own body, be it physical, be it quote-unquote able-bodied or quote-unquote disabled. And know what a wonder it is that our bodies work as well as they do. Guys, thanks for listening to me ramble for a few minutes. Please feel free to go to www.thejulianway.org. Check us out. Check our ministry out. Check the fundraiser out. www.julianway.org. www.thejulianway.org. Thanks, guys.